Blessings, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Crossroads Meets the Ocean Rose. I'm happy you're here. My name is Molly. Puppy Moon is with us. She's just laying right here by my feet. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's get into a general collective message for everyone and see what guidance comes through. Oh my gosh, what is this called? Oh, I think it's called the Super 7. That may be important for somebody because it just, I had this and it had been hiding and just came out back into circulation into my vicinity, I'd say about 2 weeks ago. But for some reason, I'm like holding it right now. So this could be a really important stone or crystal for somebody. I think it's called the Super 7 crystal, or maybe it was about a week ago. Yeah. Also known as a melody stone or sacred stone, is an extremely rare mineral with 7. Okay. Wow. Okay, with 7 crystals in one. The crystals are amethyst, cacoxenite, cacoxenite, goethite, goethite. Oh my gosh. And then this one is LEP, lepidocrocite, lepidocrocite, rutile, rutile, smoky quartz, and quartz. So this unique mineral only has one small locality in the entire world, and that mine is currently flooded and underwater. Whoa. The mine was located in Brazil, in a tiny southeastern coastal state known as Espírito. Wow. Okay. Known as Espírito Santo. Okay. Okay, Santo means saint. Okay. Okay. That may resonate for someone. Santo, saint, your spirits, your guides, your ancestors, your spirit guides. So this website's called thecrystalcouncil.com. You may want to look into this. Whoever this resonates for, it is for a purpose. Wow. So this could be a really good crystal for you guys to have, for someone to have, okay? So anyways, that called to me very, very loud, and I wanted to deliver that. Let's get into the message. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Roles can be reversed. Masculine could be feminine, feminine could be masculine. This is not gender specific. This is energy. We embody both. These readings are timeless. And please use your own discernment on these messages, okay? Let's get into it. I am just... It's easier with shorter hair, you guys. Holy Spirit, please surround us with your love, light, healing grace, blessings, and protection. Please give me clear messages for the collective and what they need to know for their highest and greatest good. My guardian angels, my main spirit guide, my gypsy, all the enlightened spirits, messengers of God, my ancestors, my spirit team, and Most High God, please protect us. Please surround us with your love, light, healing, grace, blessings, and protection. And please give me clear messages for the beautiful collective and what they need to know for their highest and greatest good. What do we have? What do we have? you're having dreams of who you are or who you were in like another lifetime, visions, synchronicities, okay? I'm hearing that your guides are bringing you signs and synchronicities, or they will, and sometimes they're going to be subtle, but it's a pattern. It's going to be a memory or something that was spoken to you even years ago, and it's going to come back around, and you may hear it through conversation. Someone's going to say something to you, and it's going to trigger it. It's not in a bad way. It's going to be like, oh my gosh, I remember that. Someone said that to me before, or I had a message about that, or I saw it. Whoa. They're going to start bringing forward messages for you from many moons ago, years ago. These are to verify something in your bloodline and who you are and your gifts. They want you to remember who you are. And you may start, like, so let's say you're not having dreams, or you weren't. You're going to start having dreams that are going to be consistent with messages that you're getting when you're in the waking hour. That's important as well. Okay, so please trust. Sometimes there are things that our mind here cannot process at certain times, or maybe it wasn't time yet, but it will in due time come back around for you. And this is knowledge for who you are, what runs through your veins, and your abilities, your gifts. Okay. Highly spiritual. You're going to start moving forward. Things are going to start moving forward for you. You could be traveling as well, or there's something moving forward, and it could be your spiritual gifts or knowledge. Yeah. Wow. Temperance came out. You could be from the angelic realms. You could have been incarnated here for a purpose. Your energy, or who you are in energy, could be like an angelic, from the angelic realms. You could be an earth angel. You're here to help bring balance, peace, harmony. You could have royal blood. There could be something with divine lineage as well within you. But you are an earth angel, or you are like angelic in spirit who have come here in the physical form to assist during this time. Okay? But you are a very peaceful, tempered, and balanced being. Very gifted. Five of Cups. Okay, there could have been somebody who tried to do something to an angelic being or an earth angel, somebody who's very peaceful, very loving and nurturing, or unless they try to make you feel down. Okay, I'm getting several messages. There could have been people who mishandled you or misjudged you, did not see you. Okay, you could have been... You could have had to go through towers or an awakening here, or many, to realize who you are. Okay, there could be people who mishandled you, who are in regret, who are finally shocked to see who you are. Now, there could have been people who already knew who you were before you did, okay? Who are in regret for mishandling you, because they could be having a tower as well. Towers are not bad per se. it's about alignment, to realign on the path, for waking up, for making different choices that are more aligned for our ascension. Also to illuminate what we are possibly in regret over, our shadow, the shame, the guilt, to find peace within. Empress, you are the Empress. You're a powerful divine feminine energy who is highly fruitful, fertile, abundant, and magnetic. You have metaphorical gold, or you have gold running through your veins. You're very abundant. They're giving me that. And you are so peaceful, so loving and giving and nurturing. But you could have had to go through something here. Something that was quite shocking or destabilizing. Like destabilizing, shocking, to free you, to exalt you, for you to remember. She's asleep. The Magician is here as well. Temperance. Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, tempered, and balanced energy. Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, possibly. Does not have to be these signs. What is the Five of Cups? Ace of Wands. For your new beginning, you have a lot of fire inside of you. Oh my gosh, I'm getting somebody is going to tap into a gift. This may not be for everyone. Someone, maybe it is. Whoever needs it. There's something going to be exposed to you that was not harnessed yet, or not tapped into yet, or you didn't have it yet. There's a gift. There's something here that's coming into fruition, whether it's something passionate, or the wand is it like a you're stepping into your power. The Tower. Or you're going to continue to. There could have been a veil or manipulation, so that way you didn't see yourself for who you really are. The Tower. Oh my gosh, yeah. People operating in spiritual darkness. They were trying to keep you dim, so you wouldn't stand in your power, so you wouldn't remember who you are. The Queen of Pentacles and Temperance Angel, you are a very grounded, nurturing, loving, loyal individual. You could be a master manifester. I am getting that there's something here with divine lineage. Okay, there was something here where they wanted to keep you dimming your light, not remembering who you are, not tapping into who you are, your healing abilities, your gifts, your spiritual gifts, not remembering. This is going to be brought to light. You are going to remember this. Please listen to your guidance. This so people in devil, the devil energy, lower vibrational, denser energies, could have tried to keep you dim, hidden, or they could be having a tower because they're in shock that you're rising above. You're in this Empress energy, or that you've made it out of a tower and rose like the phoenix into this powerful being, or you are in process. Okay. The Empress. These are people that did not give you offers. They didn't treat you properly. They're having a tower because They're in regret, feeling shameful for mishandling a divine being, an empress, angelic being, earth angel, someone who is very fruitful. Or maybe they thought you were going to give them your offers, your energy, but you held back. You gave to you. You poured into you. You rejuvenated. You're giving back to yourself. It's like these people, because you're not giving, I don't know if they wanted like your energy, your gifts, your abundance. No, you're not. These people could have held back from you at some point. They could have been codependent on your light, your energy, especially with these chains here, wanting to keep you chained and bound, feeling down at a lower vibrational frequency. So like not feeling good about yourself, not shining brightly. The Magician. Okay. Let's see. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Two of Cups. What is the Ace of Wands? Clarity for who you are. No more illusion. What is the Devil? Wow, the Hangman. Four of Cups. Three of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you feel called to, I would ask your guides to send healing energy. Like I'd ask the angels if you'd like. The Holy Spirit to send loving and healing energy. I would pray for these people if you feel called to. It's up to you guys. Okay? Because there are wounded people here. Nine of Wands. Now, I am going to say this though. It was like there was manipulation here to try and wound a divine being. It could have involved a masculine energy who wanted control. Okay. I am seeing the Devil here. Someone wanted to keep you attached to them, stuck, confused, in like almost like a rotating cycle of confusion, heartbreak, feeling like wondering, okay, what's going on here? Are we going to come into union? So this could have had to do with like somebody who was manipulative in some way, but wanted to stay attached to you for your essence and your light and healing energy. You're very divine, a lot of healing energy. So you could have broken free from this illusion or this cycle and stepped into your power, or you're in process. I am seeing that you've come into union with your masculine and feminine energies, with the self and the Most High, and you're in harmony. You could, what looks like is move away, and this could be like a tower for people, they're not used to it. You could move away from people who create illusion or try and cause like confusion in your life, and it could cause a tower in people's lives because you pull back your beautiful essence. What I am seeing is there was somebody here who really wanted to hang on to you, create some sort of confusion to a very enlightened being. This person could be hurting at this time, or they hurt you. There was heartbreak and pain. Someone could have had other options or tried to put you in a situation where there was other options. This person could have operated more out of lust and temptation. There was some form of manipulation going on here. What I'm seeing with the Magician, okay, so someone could have been emotionally manipulative in whatever way this is, like try to hurt a light being, somebody who's done a lot of healing work already or is on the healing path, who's already gone through these cycles. So it's like this could be brought to your attention and you could see it a lot clearer than maybe prior. But you can see very clearly confirmation on my phone. So what I'm seeing is there was somebody here who tried to manipulate and wound a divine being because they are wounded. I'm hoping this person does healing work. It's up to them though. It does look like you've leveled up from this situation though. You've healed from some sort of stagnation, heartbreak, confusion, and illusion. You could be feeling different energies, energy shifting, heavy energy. You could be purging, which is really good. Purging some sort of heavy energy. You could also be feeling someone else's energy. You're working on yourself. Let me see. Whatever you're working on or mastering, it will move forward. Also, let me see. Whoa, you're gonna get downloads. You're like a high priestess. You're very powerful. There's gonna be messages. You could be mastering something, doing something for work that's spiritually led. You could be spiritual in some way. You could be doing spiritual work. If you're guided to start a spiritual business of healing, they're guiding you to move forward on that. You are being divinely led and you hold a lot of sacred knowledge. You could have decided to release a situation and focus on your work, your healing work, or being single, building something, receiving it, single, celibate, working on you. Somebody finds you to be very mysterious. Someone could be, what I'm seeing is some sort of confusion. There is somebody who is highly attracted to you though. This person is operating in devil-like energy, so more like they could have some sort of lust or desire, fantasizing in their head over you as, okay. So you could have released this person. You could have chosen you. Your spiritual journey, your path, helping others. You've released this person. This person is fantasizing about you sexually, has a lot of desire. They could be in their head. Confirmation, I just heard that. Just turn off my phone. But it was more out of like wanting to stay attached to you and control. You cannot be controlled. You're here to shine, to soar, to move forward, not be stuck or stagnant and chained and bound. You're here for forward movement and positive progress, and you're very gifted. You're here to help. You could have a gift of bringing relationships together, creating peace and harmony within not only unions, but just people you encounter. You could really enjoy being single, working on you with your spiritual team. You made a decision to move past, move forward, let the past go, release it, because it did not align for you in your journey and there was manipulation here. I'm almost getting that somebody wanted to like hold on to like a light being for their essence. I'm getting like the, you know, like the draining of the energy. That's for somebody. You maybe have had to learn the gift of discernment, like pray for it, learn what it is, really discern, set firm boundaries, because as this very loving, caring being who likes peace, that could have been something to where like you had to really turn your vision in and focus on you and make that decision to set boundaries and not overgive. Whoa, you're very powerful. You are meant to guide and teach people as well. You're a leader. You're a teacher. You could be a balance of like tradition yet spirituality. But there is something here about making a decision to move forward on your destined path where you would help people heal, guide, and teach them. Also, how to heal from manipulative or wounding situations in their life. But you are a powerful guide. Now, I want to get more on this though. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah. Ace of Swords. Three of Cups. What's the Eight of... Let me see here. You had to set firm boundaries up against somebody who's trying to manipulate you. 88 could be of significance. 33, Eight of Wands. Whoa. 10 of Pentacles. You have generational wealth coming in. Whatever you're working on, oh my gosh, whatever you are working on is going to blossom. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. This is incredible. I can feel it for you guys. Wow, so abundant. 7 of Pentacles. You made a very powerful choice. Very important decision here to hold back your essence, your energy, put something to an end that was going to drain you and deplete you. Somebody was coming after you for your essence, finances, light. Now, if this happened, I want you to know this was for your, for you to step into your power. You are very, very powerful, okay? You are destined to guide, lead, teach, heal. You encountered people, places, or things, energies that wanted to keep you stuck, attached to them, hurting you, draining you, causing confusion. Oh, puppy. You are a powerful being. Whatever you're working on, co-creating with the divine, is something to celebrate. You can be a truth speaker. Whatever you're working on, yes, you will celebrate. Yes, this is moving forward with the Eight of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You have done the work. You have cleansed, cleared, removed, did the work, sowed really good seeds, planted, nurtured, waited. They are blooming and moving forward. This is your generational wealth, your inheritance. Now, Pentacles are in the earthly, okay? But I'm also seeing that this is because you have done the work spiritually, or you are in process, and emotionally, and it's coming forward. There's something just full of emotion, full of energy that is blooming and blossoming for your wealth, your comfort. 77. 10. High Priestess. Oh my gosh, you have wish fulfillment. But we're going to get more. Why is this here? $99. Oh my goodness. 4 of Wands. I don't know who this is for, but my gosh, Judgment. What's Judgment? 4 of Swords. You thought about this. You made a decision. A very powerful one. Still out of love, though. It was still out of love, and someone could have placed judgment on you. Why is the Hierophant here? The Hermit. I am seeing that there is something really beautiful coming in for you. You've made a decision to hold back from anybody who has secrets or holds back secrets from you. They do not invest. There could have been somebody who decided to move forward and invest with like a group of people who operate in their shadows and hold back truth and clarity as well. What I am seeing is, yes, there is something extremely comfortable coming in for you. Very, very comfortable with the 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is something you could have been waiting on, praying for, having visions of. And you're very enlightened. Your guides have been speaking to you when you're at rest, meditation, sleeping. There is something here coming in for your wish fulfillment that you're going to receive clear documentation or communication. You may come into a really beautiful business partnership. Now, what I am seeing though is there's also what looks like a relationship that is coming in. This is a divine counterpart relationship. Could be a twin or just a divine counterpart. So you could have had like a false twin, fallen twin. Just depends on your situation. But what I am seeing is there is an investment coming in that you're going to celebrate. This could be a very serious commitment, or it's just a union, a beautiful union, because you could be single and celibate, but you have this. If you're thinking that you do not have a relationship coming in, I am seeing it come in. It is here. You made a decision to release something that you thought about with love. Now, this other person from the past may want to stay stuck to you, but I'm seeing you move forward. You could have gone inward. Now, I am seeing that you're going to realize something about your abilities. You have very strong abilities. You may be coming out of hermit at some point. You may, I'm seeing somebody who's had to go inward and heal and realize some things about themselves and who they are, and overcome trials and tribulations as well, so they could step into their leadership position. You are a leader in this this new earth. Wow, this is an awesome read who I'm reading for. Wow, collective. Okay. Anything else? Why is the Strength card here? I'm just curious. Please do not hold back from who you are. Once you realize who it is, move forward. What is the Three of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. Wow, this is your destiny. This is your destiny. This is for you. They can't take your destiny. Someone tried to leave you out possibly of your destiny or drain it, take it from you. They cannot destiny. Ooh. No, this is for you. There's only one of you. This is for you. It's moving forward. Four of Wands. Oh, yeah. They were fighting over your abundance and your gifts. Queen of Cups. They're watching and holding back, or you made a decision to hold back. What's the Two of Cups? Justice, balance. You like balance. You restore balance and peace. There was something imbalanced here. Illusion, confusion. Someone is trying to keep you imbalanced. And confused over an offer that they were slow. It's like they never came in. You released it. Hang on. They wanted to keep this. Oh my gosh. Yes. Emperor in reverse. This is somebody who wanted power and control over you. The Tower, the Devil, the Devil, the Devil, the Hangman, and the Emperor in reverse. They're having a tower. They wanted to possibly give you a tower, shake things up in your environment, your world, because they wanted to stay attached to you, keep you trapped, bound to them. This is somebody who is very controlling. They wanted all the power and control. They wanted to come in charming, create illusion, and it's like they didn't come in. This could have hurt you, or they could have done, oh my gosh. This is all about power and control. Manipulation. Okay, what's the Three of Swords? Like trying to hurt an earth angel or a divine being. They were deceptive. They did something deceptive with a lack of integrity and honor to hurt you, to break your heart. The Star. They didn't want you to get away. They didn't want you to move away from them. But you did. You left it out in the cold. You chose you. Wow, this is huge. This is like powerful. You stood in your power. You took your power back. This person could have done something to where they were trying to gossip, slander. Maybe they are. Maybe they're especially with the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Five of Wands. Like, this is someone you left out in the cold and you took your power back and you are on your destined path. Like, you will get your comfort. You will get your generational wealth. Your divine counterpart. And this person tried to cause conflict and drain you or take what is for you, your abundance, your generational wealth for you that you're working on. This is for you. You had to leave it out in the cold. They could have tried to deplete you, drain you. So now this person is dealing with conflict, or they could have tried to with regards to your wish fulfillment. You are divinely led. You are... They're holding back, watching what looks like a Queen of Cups, seeing if conflict's going to occur. I'm getting that you're highly protected. Archangel Michael especially. And also you have you have a spirit team that's very powerful. Archangel Gabriel is with you. You could have a dragon, a blue dragon. You could have a red dragon. You could have a white dragon. I'm also seeing that you have a lion, spirit animals, or that are with you on your team. You're moving forward. Be aware of somebody that, like, you could have gone into hermit and pulled back. Be aware of somebody who's like watching and observing in some way, or just holding back, and they may want to rush back towards you. This is over. You've moved forward to your joy and happiness. Wow. Anything else we need to know? Actually, let's see. Let's get some clarifiers. I just want to get a little bit more information. I grabbed some charms today too, so I think I might use those as well. You have new love coming in. You have love. Love, love, love. Justice. Moving forward with the Chariot. Someone could be dealing with legalities. Now, if you are... It's a masculine energy who is cold and detached, who's having sleepless nights and anxiety. What I'm seeing for you, if you're dealing with any spirit, okay, it could be spiritual justice. Things are going to be balanced out for you with Temperance, Two of Cups, balance. You're moving forward with the Chariot. There is a masculine here, though, who is very cold and detached, who could be having sleepless nights and anxiety, could have tried to do something. With regards to justice, they could end up dealing with something with legalities, possibly. What is the Knight of Pentacles? They're in regret. You said no. there was something that happened here to where, like, you saw through an illusion, confusion. They may have wanted to take from you and some sort of rejection or saying no, or Five of Cups again. They're in deep regret or feeling shameful for trying to take from a divine being. And they will. What is the Emperor in reverse? Or they thought that you would be in regret. You're moving, whoa. You are moving forward, Empress. Wow, you're moving forward and you're heavily protected. Moving forward from some sort of manipulation. This person could have been cold and controlling. They tried to do this to an Empress. No. Seven of Swords. Sneaky did secrets. What is this? Secrets and deception. Someone made a decision to keep secrets and to do something deceptive to hurt another person, possibly try to take from them. They could have had other options and choices. They're going to receive negative karma. That's just what it's coming out in the cards. That's what's here. Like, I just have to deliver the messages. That's what I do. But there is something here because of a decision that they made with the Lovers. So there was a decision to do something deceptive and secret. Could have been with a religious group of people or a group of people, cult-like, family-like, could have been for somebody. I'm seeing the robe here. Somebody could have taken an oath that they are regretting at this time because it was secretive and it could have hurt another person. But whatever this is, they made this decision and it looks like they could have done it. Okay, the full moon could be of significance. Cleanse, clear, take your spiritual baths, stay prayed up, okay? We don't operate in fear, but just be aware. So someone could have tried to do this under the last one, but I know we're in the energy of the full moon now. Someone made a decision. The decision that they made to be deceptive with the Seven of Swords, there is karmic repercussions for this because they were trying to hurt somebody and manipulate them. You are moving forward. You're healing. What's the Six of Swords here in reverse? Yeah, you're moving forward. You moved away from what looks like a player-like energy or someone who was wishy-washy or took hasty action to try and manipulate and harm a divine being. And take from them. 5 of Pentacles. Someone you left out in the cold or you had to move away from is heavily thinking about you. They're thinking about you celebrating moving forward, and also they could be concerned about you speaking a truth on something. You could be a truth speaker. 444, 333. What is the Wheel of Fortune? There was an emotionally manipulative masculine here. And it could be a feminine and masculine energy. But they were emotionally manipulative, closed off emotionally. Wow, and okay. So they intentionally held back communication, intentionally held back emotions. Page of Swords here, thought about it, wanted to leave someone out in the cold. You wanted to cause conflict. This was a karmic cycle. You're moving forward on your destined path. This person could have tried to manipulate something with regards to your wealth, your abundance, and whatever you're building and doing. They could have studied you, researched you. This is like, I'm just going to say it how I'm seeing it. This is somebody who's like a narcissist, who intentionally will like manipulate. Okay. Moving on. 5 of Wands. A group of people causing conflict in a high priestess or a divine being's life over, or something with what you're working on, over your abundance, your finances that you've worked hard for. That's for your stability, and people are envious and jealous over it. Let them watch. Let them be envious and jealous because you are the earth angel. You are the divine being. You are the Empress energy, and this is for you. This is for your path. Page of Swords. Okay, it is what is looking like a masculine energy watching you go after your dreams and passions that could have judged you. It could have included another feminine as well. A mother-like figure. Knight of Swords. You're moving away. You're being guided away. You've overcome this. Yeah, you're being guided to move away, to travel, to just energetically move away, go into hermit, heal. You're overcoming this, and you're moving towards peace and harmony. Anything else we need to know? Holy smokes, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Death. 8 of Pentacles. The Star. So if someone tried to end your stability or take your generational wealth, they can't. You've done the work. This is for you. You're mastering something. You could have mastered your shadow. You could have gone through dark nights of the soul for your healing with the Star. There's something here that is transforming with regards to your work as well. That's going to come into a lot of wealth for you and comfort for you and many generations to come. So I'm getting that you're very much guarded and protected as you do some sort of self-mastery or mastery. I'm also getting that you are a healer, and something you're working on is going to bloom. You have wish fulfillment here, lots of healing, growth, abundance, wishes granted, wish granted. There is transformation occurring with regards to something that you're building and working on. And it's going to bring in a lot of finances and comfort for you. But it's because you've done the work and you're doing everything with positive energy. But I'm also getting that you are very much protected by the light and the dark. That's for somebody. Anubis could be one of your protectors. Egypt. So that is coming out for you guys. I want to get some of these. Actually, can I get some of these? What do we got? Butterfly. So yellow butterflies could be of significance. I'm also getting transformation here. Coming out of the cocoon, transforming into a beautiful butterfly, rebirth, freedom. I'm also getting freedom from that. I'm also getting heavy protection from your angels, especially your guardian angels. But yeah, here's the angel. So you could come from the angelic realms and you could be transforming and realizing who you are. Confirmation. There's something here with your roads opening or a door opening for you. Something that could have been locked or stagnant, or you are protected. It's like somebody cannot tap in, or maybe, oh my gosh. If somebody was trying to tap in or get your destiny or your information, I'm hearing that your guides locked it. They couldn't get all the information that they wanted. They thought that they had the key to your destiny, or no, that was locked. They couldn't see everything because someone could have been doing research, but I'm seeing that your roads are opening. There's something here with the key, opening up the doors for you to flow forward. Yeah, you could have water spirits that protect you as well. You are the star. You could be a star being. Starfish could be of significance, but I'm getting that you have ties to Lemuria, Atlantis, or the water, the mermaids. I'm getting mermaids as well, but you're a star, you're a light being, very healing energy. You could also be very pure, very abundant. There's innocence here, there's renewal. Somebody could be a Cancer. Pearls could be of significance. Pearls of knowledge as well, but I'm getting newness, purity, joy, healing, innocence. You could be very sweet and kind, and that's why you're so protected. That's what I'm seeing here with those. What do we have? Someone rereads your messages. Someone could write poetry. Someone could like poetry. Poetry is of significance. You've overcome a lot of challenges. Maybe that's something that you would be doing, is like writing poetry with regards to the challenges that you've overcome. This could be inspiring to other people. You could help other people doing this. Healing traumas, doing the work. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You've healed a lot of traumas, or you're in process. Yeah, there's fake accounts here. Someone is trying to do something under fake accounts. Be aware of that. Starseed light being. You are a starseed. You are a light being. You're here to make a change. Someone was in their ego. They're learning to operate from their heart space. That could be you or someone else. Let's hope they are. You have a divine union coming in, true love as well. Hi, puppy. What are you doing? What you doing over there? Licking the energy, licking the air? She's so funny. It does. It looks like she's eating like an invisible ice cream cone or something, or a lollipop. You are my destiny. You're going to be meeting somebody who's going to feel like you are their destiny. There is going to be no other options. They're going to feel like you are their destiny. I look for you everywhere. Someone could be looking for you. You hold the key to my heart. You're going to meet somebody where you like hold the key to their heart. It's not going to be this person who's like you released that was manipulative and tried to hang on to you. Like you are going to meet somebody who is going to cherish you, treat you the way that you should be treated and the way that you treat others. Like a moth to a flame, you are very magnetic. People are very drawn to you, your light. Now, it could be triggering to some, but others may be very attracted to it. Really, it could be very healing. Powerful manifestor, tell the universe exactly what you want. You may be tapping into your manifestation powers or realize that you can speak things into existence. They're saying tell the universe, so you may have the power to just speak things into existence. Or can't stop thinking about you. You have somebody from the past who has who is fantasizing about you. I wouldn't say it's the most healthy, but that's not for me. That's just what I'm sensing here, especially with what's coming out. So you could have already relocated, moved, or went to a new home, or someone's going to. Or when you meet this new person, or if you are with your divine counterpart, they can't stop thinking about you. You are their true love, so that's for somebody. Okay, someone's saying they have secrets they need to confess. I am making a decision to speak my truth. Travel and vacation, somebody could be traveling. Music and a music artist, somebody could be an artist, someone could be a musician. Receiving more gifts, physical and spiritual gifts. Boss energy, you could be, you are divinely protected. You could have a big boss. Big boss. As a spiritual protector, big boss. Boss energy, or you're in boss energy and you are divinely protected. Big boss. Everything reminds me of you. My gosh. Oh my. Okay, spying, study, watching, doing research. Now, you could have a kingdom spouse that's going to come in that has been observing you as well. You're attracted to yourself, who's attracted to yourself, love, and confidence. More travel and relocation. Wow. I have dreamt of you, had visions of you. So there's a past and a new. We will meet again. We have a spiritual 5D connection. This is a divine masculine. Whoa, you could be having visions, or they've had visions of you dreaming. This person can sense you. You could have detached from someone who was it was a false. Just depending on your situation, okay? Okay. So you could come from the Fae realm, fairy, god, goddess energy, angelic realms. So that's confirmation there. Powerful intuition, listen to your guidance. Please listen to your guidance. They're going to be telling you messages about who you are, what's in your bloodline, past lives, or your ancestry, all in divine timing. And this could be when you're astral traveling or you're in the dream state. That is what I'm seeing. Okay. New direction. So, soulmate, love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. Aura of love, the union of light and dark, of earth and sky, balancer of anima and animus, the merger of two souls. Acknowledge the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, both yin and yang, to create a perfect balance. So I'm seeing you've done that. I'm also seeing that you've put up your sword and you're very discerning, and someone may not like that. But I'm also seeing that someone else is very attracted to it, or someone's going to be. You could have many people attracted to it. But you could have come into perfect balance here. It's saying, you're creating a perfect balance. I'm also seeing that you have a union coming in as well, a partnership. New direction. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. So you could have had to go through a tower. Or someone else is going through a tower now. Get some zodiac signs, and then I'm going to get some other cards. What do we have? This could be you or someone else. This could be in your birth chart. You can embody these energies. You could look into the zodiac houses as well. We have Taurus, second house, Capricorn. So Taurus, Earth, Capricorn, Earth. 10th house breaks down to a 1. Sagittarius, 9th house, fire. Earth element, 26, breaks down to an 8. If you choose to break it down. Fire, 23, breaks down to a 5. Pisces, 12th house, breaks down to a 3. That's water. Gemini, 33, could be of significance. 333. Gemini, 3rd house, air. Libra, 7th house, air. Virgo, 6th house, earth. Cancer, 4th house, water. Okay. Live out loud. Yasiji. 31. Goddess of living out loud, Dagon Mali, temple griots, element water. Yasiji has the reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess for the Dagon people of Mali. She was the very first Yasain. The Yasains are women empowered to participate in mass dances. Yasiji's guidance: express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. Embodiment. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You're not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression looks different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, you may be outgrowing people. Like, people are placed in our path for a certain period of time. So outgrowing. Okay. For outgoing extroverts, your self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones, if I could speak. Goddess declaration. I am free to express myself fully. You are. You are free to express your you-ness, who you are. Okay? If anyone gets triggered by how you are expressing yourself, then that's okay. Keep being the beautiful you that you are. Being you and expressing who you are, your vulnerability, that is vulnerability. That is powerful. When you can be you, even if people are like not barking back or talking negative, that is a superpower. To be who you are, to stand in your power and love who you are and not worry about outside validation, not worried about judgment. So that, that could be something that you're working on and that they're guiding you to step into, okay? But that is beautiful, to be vulnerable enough to, like, you have something to say, they're saying, to speak your truth, stand in your power. People will try and shame it. they'll find something wrong, but they want you. People could be envious, watching you shine. You are supposed to be you, and it's beautiful. So let's get an angel number. 1122. Fruitful. Upward change creation. Our thoughts are like seeds beginning to germinate. You may have seen some signs that your dreams are gradually coming true. These are signs that things are moving in a direction you desire. Stay confident. I get so excited for you guys. I love it. What do we have? Let's close out with a talisman oracle, please, and thank you. It's beautiful to be you. Safe travel. Someone's traveling. Or this is just the journey. I'll post this and post these. What does safe travel have to say? It says you are on a journey into the unknown. You are in search of new or expanded understanding of yourself, others, nature, or a higher good. This experience opens your mind and lets you see a part of the puzzle you never knew existed. This card could mean it's time to take a pilgrimage, travel abroad, or an inner journey of introspection. This act is of great importance in knowing, oh my gosh, who you are and the meanings you are looking for. You're gonna learn more about who you are. This card can mean a metaphorical journey into your own beliefs. It might be time to discover the constraints of the limiting thoughts we sometimes impose on ourselves. The Arctic Tern, a wise and experienced traveler, will guide you towards the shore. Talisman power to choose to use this card. Use this card before travel and when you take a journey to discover your beliefs. Imagine your soul lifting up from your body and being free to fly. Where will it go? Who will you meet? Wow. Affirmation, I am ready for this journey. All right, guys, this is what I have for you today. I will be posting all of this. Oh, where's my African God? There they are. I will be posting this on the community page. I will also be doing personal readings. So for everyone that is booked, I go in order of booking. So I'm going one by one. So thank you for your patience with me, and I'm getting to it. I just want to let everyone know that. And I appreciate all of you, and I love you all very much. So, and so does Puppy Moon, and so does my son. So, yeah, Puppy. She just woke up. She's like, that's right, Mom. That's right. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Sending you so much love, gratitude, and I pray that you're always surrounded by the Most High God's love, protection, and blessings. Bye, guys.
The ocean, I find truth in every emotion. Waves crash with devotion, healing hearts with every emotion.